everyone's gonna have a different experience, everyone's gonna come out of this with a different mindset, and everyone has different goals. So don't judge yourself or where you are. Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I honestly haven't made a video in a long time, but I want to get back on and start making videos, start creating content, and honestly vlogging my life, which I feel like is fairly interesting when I can actually leave the house. But today I just wanted to jump on and kind of give a guide, like a self-care / leveling up guide about the different things that you can do while you're at home, while you're self-isolating. Hopefully you are self-isolating amidst all of this coronavirus madness. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope your families are safe. And yes, let's jump right into it. So the first thing that I think is really important is that you guys should recognize and actively recognize when you've been kind of off of your groove. I don't know about you guys, but the news about the coronavirus and just, you know, the big change in a lot of our schedules really has thrown me off, and I looked up one day and I realized that I wasn't really getting anything done. I wasn't being productive. I was starting to feel like really, I don't want to say depressed, but just like really sluggish, really unmotivated. And so I just looked up and I was like, okay, this is not good. And I couldn't even really figure out what it's rooted in, but I realized that I'm the type of person that gets really affected by what's going on in the world, or just any kind of big emotional disruption. And so I ended up calling my friend, and she gave me a lot of insight into just the way I'm feeling and like good ways that you can respond to it. And one of the things that really resonated with me was that life is really full of ups and downs. Life has highs and lows, and what we're experiencing right now is really just a low. It's just a small period in time. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get over this. This too shall pass. And I think really internalizing that and feeling that and understanding that has helped me to therefore shift my mindset towards how can I kind of improve, how can I get realign myself with the things that I wanted at the start of this year, and my goals and things like that. So yeah, the first thing I would say to do is just realize that you feel off. Acknowledge the fact that you don't feel normal, or that everything is affecting you, and you can move from that point. Once you recognized it, you can move forward. So the first section was body. Now in terms of body, make sure you're drinking water. Water actually does give you energy. If you're dehydrated, you can feel sluggish, you can feel, I guess, down in the dumps. So making sure that you're keeping up with drinking as much water as necessary. Also working out. There are some people who I've been watching on Instagram who are working out every day. That's not me, but I've been trying to get back into doing home workouts. So there's a little gym downstairs in my house, and I try to work out there in the mornings. Working out, drinking water, eating healthy and eating consistently. I think that making sure that you're eating good food, 3 meals a day, that you're not, you know, kind of snacking all day long on like Cheez-Its and cookies and ice cream and things like that, but try to kind of create a food schedule for yourself, I guess, or to make sure that you're eating at least 3 times a day, and that the meals that you're eating are filling, that they're actually nourishing you, and that way, if you're not working out, you can offset some of the impacts of this quarantine on your body. I would also say to get in on taking vitamins. I know a lot of us don't really think about taking vitamins, and we don't really think about the ways that we're nutrient deficient. And so I started taking vitamin C just because with the coronavirus going on, vitamin C really helps to strengthen your immune system. And honestly, everyone should be taking vitamin C in one way or another, whether that's like a pill. You can put lemon in water. That's a pretty good source of vitamin C. Their vitamin C juice packets, or honestly just anything, but make sure that you're taking vitamin C. I started taking B complex because I'm trying to get off of drinking coffee, and B complex is literally just a vitamin, but it provides you with a lot of natural energy. I take it in the mornings, and honestly if I'm feeling tired in the afternoons, I can take B complex too, and that helps. So if you guys are like exhausted, feeling sluggish, not on your game, like I suggest starting to take B complex, or just taking vitamins in general. And I just also take a woman's multivitamin. But yeah, they just really help to, they're dietary supplements, and they help to regulate your body, and again, supplements, so they supplement the food that you are not eating. So the second area that I really want to focus in on is just my mind and my connectedness. And when I say that, I mean things like meditation, being in tune with my spirituality, just in my beliefs. If you're religious, you know, tapping into your religious beliefs and prayers and things like that, because it helps you to it brings a lot of peace into your life throughout a time like this. It helps to center you, helps you to align yourself with your goals, with your ultimate goals and things like that. I don't know about you guys, but meditation really, really, really helps me to just start my day peacefully, end my day peacefully. And I'm honestly not as consistent with it as I should be, and I'm getting to that level now because obviously I have more time now. But I really, really, really recommend meditation. If you're religious, again, you can pray. But just getting into whatever ritual you have that helps you to center yourself, I think this is an amazing time to hone in on those rituals and make them a consistent part of your day. If you don't have any rituals, if you don't have, rituals sounds kind of, if you don't have any habits that you tend to do that bring you closer to yourself, I would just highly recommend just looking into it, figuring out what works for you, trying new things. I just think this is an amazing time to just get really, really connected with just the universe and the world around you and the people around you, and what you really believe in. So yeah, definitely get connected with yourself. And honestly, in that same vein, if I ask you, who are you? And you can't tell me, I think this is a really, really, really great time to sit down with yourself and kind of figure that out. You know, make a list of the things you like doing, make a list of the things you don't like, the characteristics you like in people, the characteristics you don't like in people, what your favorite foods are, what movies do you like, what makes you laugh, where do you see yourself going, that kind of thing. And this isn't, oftentimes I think people can hear that line of questioning and get really, really stressed out and think, okay, I'm gonna have to figure my whole life out. But it's not about figuring your life out, it's not about having all of the answers, but it's about getting closer to making sure you're living a life that truly aligns with like who you are, with what you really, really care about, and just living a fulfilling life in general. If you don't really know the answer to that question, don't get stressed out, but just slowly move in the right direction of figuring out like who you are, what do you like to do, who do you actually like hanging out with, you know, what do you like in the friends, that kind of thing. But yeah, I think it's super important. The third tip in this guide is to build out your aesthetic, your style, your presentation. Create like a vision board, or you can create like a Pinterest board, or if you use We Heart It or something like that. Or you can cut out pictures in a magazine and do it the old-fashioned way, but create a vision board of your aesthetic, of your presentation. What clothes do you like? What hairstyles do you like? What, if you're a guy, what haircuts do you like? What quotes resonate with you? That way you can kind of create a visual representation of yourself. I want to, you know, have clothes that more so resemble the presentation and the aesthetic that I want to have in this stage of my life. And so I'm buying the wardrobe there and also going through my old clothes. So that's something I really recommend as well, is to go through your closet, and it's a good way to pass the time. Go through your closet and pick out all the things that don't align with the vision board you created, all the clothing that you don't really wear, the things that don't fit you, that you don't want to part with, and put them in a bag or fold them and put them somewhere. And that way you can donate them. Don't throw them away. That way you can donate them whenever you're ready. But I think that clearing out the things that you don't want really will create a lot of space for your new style, your new aesthetic, and what have you. And again, we're moving into the warmer months, so it's also a really great time to just switch up your style and figure out what it is how you want to present yourself, and what is it that really makes you feel most comfortable in yourself. So my fourth step in this guide is to bring yourself back to those goals you set in the beginning of 2020, your New Year's resolutions, or just the big things that you wanted to accomplish in 2020. And reaffirm the fact that you can still accomplish everything that you wanted to accomplish in 2020. Everything that you want to get out of this year, you can still get it, and just move from that platform and that belief and that knowing that you can still have everything that you wanted in the beginning. So go back to your list of New Year's resolutions and just see how you've been progressing along those goals. We're ending quarter one in about, one day, so we're about to start quarter two, so it's really a great time to see how you're moving closer to your goals, whether it be that you wanted to try a new language, you wanted to start a business, you wanted to start a blog or a website or a YouTube channel, you know, just like see how you're progressing towards those goals. And if you're not really progressing towards your goals, this is an amazing time to jump on them. I've been seeing a lot of tweets and things about people saying this is a terrible time to start things, to start new ventures, but quite frankly, I believe the opposite. Now, I'm not going to say to go and invest all of your money into a brand new business, because clearly that's not a smart idea. But I think with more time on your hands now, since we're home more often now, this is a great time to create a plan for yourself. But you just have more time on your hands, and that means that there's more time for you to hone in on the goals and things that you truly care about, and not just like your work or your schoolwork and things like that, and to move yourself closer to what actually matters. And also, don't let anyone else define what it is that you should or should not be caring about. If you don't want to start a business, don't start a business. If you don't want to start a YouTube channel, don't start a YouTube channel. But if that's something that genuinely interests you and it's something that you've genuinely wanted to do, then sit down, map it out, figure it out, start posting or whatever, because you can literally do, you can literally do anything you want in this life. 2020 could still be a great year for you. Every goal that you set for yourself, you can still accomplish. And that doesn't mean that it's not going to come with obstacles. Everything in life comes with obstacles, but the obstacles are meant to make you stronger. They're meant to build you up. They're not meant to make you stop in your tracks and forget about your dreams. So everything is possible. If you've been wanting to do something, start something, have something, then create the foundation and the structure and the platform for it, so that once we're out of self-isolation, you're just that much closer to where you want to be. Yeah, so don't let the time pass you by. Focus on yourself and your mental health and everything first, but create a fulfilling day for yourself and schedule in the things that you genuinely care about and the things you've been wanting to do. Another note on that is, if you have something that you've been wanting to start or do for a very long time and you haven't done it, then ask yourself the reason why. Oftentimes, the reason why is going to be rooted in because you're too scared, or because, there was some level of fear within you about what people would think. And quite frankly, anyone who shits on you for doing something that you care about is not someone that you need in your life, honestly. It's not someone that you block them immediately. They're not supportive of you. They don't want to see you win. Because when your pops off, or when your business is awesome, or when you, when you can speak fluent Spanish, then they're not gonna have anything to say. So, and they're honestly not focusing on themselves enough if they're pressed about you trying to level up or do something good for yourself. But yeah, so yeah, if it's based in fear, then you really have to attack that and tell yourself, like, yo, I'm gonna be amazing, I'm gonna be great, I'm not gonna be pressed about what other people think about me and what I'm doing, and just move forward. I look-key went on a mini rant there. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the tips that I had. Quite frankly, there's going to be someone who wakes up at 6 a.m. and works out every day. There's going to be someone who learns how to bake and learns how to cook really well. There's going to be someone who learns how to play tennis or something. Everyone's going to have a different experience. Everyone's going to come out of this with a different mindset, and everyone has different goals. So don't judge yourself or where you are based on anyone else or against anyone else. You have your own path and your own journey. And yeah, I hope this video helped you guys a little bit, and hopefully this is all done before summer, because your girl had plans. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching.